Today we are talking about a group of people that have been a societal phenomena for decades. And it is military spouses. Yup. From entitled spouses that revolve their whole personality around their spouse's military rank, to cheating within the military, to like this frat-like hazing culture they have. Today, I want to do a deep dive into military relationship culture. Just a really quick disclaimer, I am obviously not in the military. I don't know anyone that is in the military. So all of this stuff is based on what I have surmised from my research and the context from these videos. But you know, the military has a lot of rules and regulations and specific terms. So I apologize if I misspeak on certain things. Please correct me down below in the comment section. Also, if you are in the military, I would love to hear your opinions on all of this. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the military spouses, all right? Now, don't get me wrong, military spouses, it's a hard role to have, okay? Having your spouse leave for months on end, having to move and go anywhere with your spouse and leave your life on hold a lot of the times. Like, it's a hard role to have. But the military spouses that give me the ick are like the ones that have this sense of stolen valor. These are the people that revolve their whole personality around their spouse's military rank, and therefore they feel entitled to power trip over others. So this person put that she has military experience on a job resume, and then put military spouse as her rank. Now, I understand that someone might put this on their resume to account for like any gaps on your resume, but putting that you are in the military and that your rank is military spouse is audacious. This woman has the same jacket as her fiance, who was obviously in the military, and then put fiance as her title. She's not even married to him yet, and she's already trying to power trip. This is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. And then this person has a car sticker that says, "You will address me by my husband's rank." At least she's married. At least she has a ring before she starts power tripping over people, you know? Okay, now I looked up the rank E2, which is the rank on this car sticker. Now please correct me if I'm wrong, but based on what I looked up, this is the second lowest rank in the military. I mean, this is kind of like having your husband be a line cook at the local Chili's in Gary, Indiana, and then they try to power trip at Chili's corporate. All right, like that's how audacious this car sticker is giving. You know, when I see stuff like this, I just don't really understand exactly what type of respect they were all trying to get from us. Like, do they dead ass expect everyone at the Panera to just salute them every time they get their bagel? Thank God these people are not like firefighters or cops or judges and whatnot, because these people have like an ounce of power and they instantly have to abuse it. These are the types of people that like pay extra to sit in the exit row on a plane, and then they talk about responsibility and leadership on Facebook. These are the types of people that take their AMC reward member status to a whole new level, bitch. Every time she goes to the movie theater and they're like,
"And a special thank you to the AMC A-lister reward members."
She gets up in the middle of the theater and she's just like, "Thank you, you're welcome. That's me, I'm an A-lister. Thank you. I'm so much better than you." Okay, another cringy trend from the military spouses is this like cheer trend. It's a trend where these military spouses make up like a TikTok cheer and dance for the branch of the military that their spouse is in.
He's a Marine. First to fight, he's loyal. Honor, courage, commitment. Core values simplify. Oorah, he's a Marine. I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that. He's a Marine. First to fight, he's loyal. Honor, courage, commitment. Core values simplify. Oorah.
Okay, he's in the Army. 82nd Airborne. A paratrooper. First to jump, he's loyal. With duty, respect, and selfless service. Serving with honor, integrity, and courage.
What the f is this trend? This is the type of that they make you do when you lose your March Madness bracket. Look at these guys' faces in the back. Guys, maybe this is like a drill that they make them do to make sure that they stay stoic at all times so they don't like give away any secrets, you know? I feel like the funniest part about watching these videos is imagining like what this would look like if literally any other industry were to be like this. Like, could you guys imagine if I started making up cheers for Bryce, who works in finance?
He works in finance. He lays people off. He calculates NPV.
ROI. ROI. Okay, here's another video of an entitled military spouse that's having a meltdown because she's getting cut off at a bar.
Yeah. Do you know why you live here? It's because of him. Because he fought for you. Because he fought for you. You little millennial. My fiance fought all the wars. You bitch. You fucking bitch. Please. FaceTime me right now. Shut.
How dare you millennials cut me off when my man fought for your freedom in Iraq, Afghanistan, the Infinity Wars. That's right, he was fighting for your freedoms against Thanos. Babe, you're in a millennial bar where they probably sell like $40 handhelds, okay? They don't give a flying that your man is in the military, all right? You would have gotten more clout if your man was Alex from Target or if he was one of the people that worked on the Shrek movies, all right? Like, they don't give a that your man was in the military. Again, just imagine if any other profession were to have this attitude towards other people. Oh, you better watch your tone with me, okay? My man is synergizing team touch bases with feet on the ground at the local Foxconn corporate office. Yeah, bitch. Like, do you see how ridiculous that sounds? Do you hear it now? Okay, so for this next video, the officer's wife is being the alpha over the enlisted wives. So for context, officers are like the managers over the enlisted. So there's like a power dynamic between the officer's wife and the enlisted wives.
Up to them.
Oh my God, what type of humiliation ritual is this? This almost feels like a sorority hazing event, but for like military wives. Oh, you want to go to the officer's wife's ornament party? Well, you're going to have to howl at the moon on TikTok and have everyone laugh at you, and then you're gonna have to take Jello shots until you puke at the officer's pool party this year. Guys, it gets to a point where maybe we need to start, I don't know, being proud of the accomplishments that we have instead of revolving everything around our spouse's achievements. You know? Like, I don't know, are you like the moderator of the Harry Styles fanfic page? Were you like a line leader in 3rd grade? Anything works here. And if all else fails, okay, just become a Disney adult. Have everything revolve around how much you love the mouse. All right, I've heard that works for people. Okay, another really big pattern I've seen amongst military spouses is that they don't just need us to know. They don't just need to remind us that their spouse is in the military, but they also need all of us to know that they're horny as fuck. I get it. Your spouse is away for God knows how long, and you're pent up as fuck, and you probably live in like Ohio or some shit. Okay, I get it. But do we really need everyone to know how horny you are, bitch? Do we? One place that the military spouses like to show how horny they are is, of course, homecoming day. So when people in the military come back home, they're supposed to like stand in place, extremely stoic, until someone in their family taps them or touches them, which is called a tap out, and then they can like celebrate going back home at that point. Now, as you can see, these homecoming tap out moments are usually very sentimental and wholesome and cute. The type of that you would watch on Ellen and be bawling your eyes out at 8 a.m. But then this bitch starts twerking Miami style on her man before finally tapping him out. And then we have this bitch who shows up in a bright red homecoming Windsor dress with a sign that says, "I survived on smut while you were gone. Ready for the real thing, daddy?" God, the way that this is called homecoming but is way hornier than any actual high school homecoming is sending me. You know what? You gotta commend it, okay? This bitch showed up to her husband's homecoming with like the full Minotaur, age gap, carnivorous tree, book tuck fantasies all planned out for them. Another way that I see these military spouses showing how horny they are is like these edgy, like nasty t-shirts that you would buy at like Spencer's in 2005. This one says, I gave up sex for your freedom. If you think Afghanistan was hot, just wait till I get you home. If you think Iraq was hot, wait until you get home. If you think Afghanistan was hot, just wait until we get inside. Guys, what do you think requires more strength and conditioning, okay? Preparing for battle or going home to your millennial wife that just watched Christmas on duty and has been pent up for 9 months? I hope that you added 60 pounds and 20 minutes to your rucking session every single day, because you're gonna need it for Michaela at home, all right? Oh, you thought Afghanistan was hot? Wait until we start doing our Lord Farquaad and Gingerbread Man roleplay. Oh, you thought that you saw shots fired in Afghanistan? You should see my uterus after my husband gets home. You can take the D out of deployment, because his is coming home to me. Welcome home, SPS Rashk. Report for booty. Guys, these are not just signs and t-shirts, okay? These are signals. It's kind of like the sock on the door in college dorms to signal that you're f***ing, so don't come in, okay? It's the same shit. We're telling everyone to not disturb this couple for the next week while they're on their sexcapade. Your landlords, your Grubhub driver, the Girl Scouts, the Jehovah's Witness that's about to knock on your door, they all know not to come in, all right? They all know that you're busy on your sexcapade this week. And then this one says, Akio Kevin, I solemnly swear that we'll be up to no good. Oh God, guys, we have a Harry Potter adult, a millennial, an avid Facebook user, and a military couple. These 4 nations come together and form the horniest nation to have ever lived. Guys, we can't even hate, because look at this man's face, all right? Look how happy he looks. He's exactly where he wants to be. Between her thighs, role-playing as Professor Snape, okay? That's where he wants to be. So as I was doing more and more research for this video, I then realized it's not just the spouse that's outside the military that's horny, they're also horny within the military. So if you guys don't already know, the military has a very big reputation for cheating. This can be like the service members that are cheating when they're on duty together, or the spouse that's outside the military that's cheating with someone on the outside, and just every single combination within those 4 people. This is such a big phenomenon within the military that there's like actual terms people use to describe these activities and the people involved. So let's go through them together. I also want to point out that there can be pretty serious consequences to cheating and swinging and all these things. So a lot of these videos and posts and stuff like that are always framed as a joke, but these are real phenomena that actually happen within the military. The first term that I learned is boat boo. So this is the term that people in the Navy use to describe someone you have a relationship with when you're on the boat and not on the land. I see people talking about boat boos and TikToks like these, all right? POV, deployment ends and your boat boo is back with his wife. Watching my boat boo kiss her husband after a very wet deployment. Boink. Nothing hurts more than getting cheated on by your boat boo. He went back to his wife, but we literally hooked up in the West Wing sleeping quarter community bathroom every Tuesday. I thought he would just stay with me. You know what? Now I understand why the military spouses were putting up those horny posters, okay? They were trying to mark their territory, bitch. Look, every time you see one of those horny posters, what they're really saying is to f off. All right? My man, he doesn't need a boat boo, all right? He's got his Erectus Patronus at home, bitch. I don't know what it is about the term boat boo, but it really reminds me of like having a fling in a summer camp. you know? There's just something about bunk beds and cafeteria food and unsupervised teens that's the perfect breeding ground, you know? You know what, you guys? This is like the perfect environment to spawn out the next Taylor Swift album. She wears short skirts, I wear uniforms. She makes posters and I'm deep-throating, dreaming about the day when you wake up and find what you're looking for has been on the board. You can see that I'm the one who understands you being here on the boat. Why can't you see? You belong inside of me. You belong inside of me. Thank you guys, thank you. I know, that was an amazing song. We'll be on Spotify, promise. Okay, so the next term I wanted to show you guys is Barracks Bunny. Now this is a woman who casually hooks up with men in the military. So this can be a woman within the military herself or someone that is outside the military. Now because there's such little amounts of women within the military, they tend to be at high demand. For example, in this video, this is a line of men that's waiting for the Barracks Bunny. I love the little bunny decoration. You know, just in case anyone needed to know what floor the Barracks Bunny was on, just look for the little bunny decoration. Now this is serving your country, all right? She's about to go through, I don't know, like 20, 30 mediocre straight people sex sessions just to keep morale high on the base. Bitch, this better be included in their TRICARE. I'm also just a little bit in awe of how long this line is. It feels like they're all waiting to get on some Disneyland ride. Just imagine walking through the hallway, waiting to get on your Barracks Bunny ride, and like every 10 minutes, just like a roller coaster, the Barracks Bunny does like a monologue. Hey, I'm the Barracks Bunny and I need your help this deployment cycle by going on my Barracks Bunny wild ride. See you in 15 minutes. I can just imagine like the type of small talk they have amongst themselves waiting for the Barracks Bunny. Hey, what number are you? Oh, no, I'm 24. Yeah, they just called number 15, so like I think we're getting close. Yeah, I think we're getting close. Hey everybody, yeah, number 24 here. I brought the movie Shark Tales. If anyone has a little connector thingy, I can cast it while we're waiting. This next video is from a Barracks Bunny talking about her experience as being the Barracks Bunny.
Call me a Barracks Bunny, it literally takes me back. I'm just like, yeah, I was. And I was a damn good Barracks Bunny, let me tell you.
Girly Pop was not just remembering, she was reminiscing, okay? Oh, to be a Barracks Bunny again. F***ing dudes that live in the barracks, Lamau. You guys sound like those D3 athletes 20 years later that's like reminiscing about the glory days all over again.
Back in my day, I used to be a damn good Barracks Bunny. See that? They don't make them how they used to anymore.
I can just imagine like she's on her deathbed, she's got one more request, and she's just like, hey nurse, play my song from when I was a Barracks Bunny again. Now, even though Barracks Bunnies are, you know, kind of a derogatory name for women that hook up with a bunch of men in the military, there are, of course, men that get territorial about their Barracks Bunny.
When you get caught sneaking around with the Barracks Bunny.
So what the fuck are you lying? Who the fuck were you with? How the fuck don't you know? How don't you know who you fucking came with? To the fucking mall.
Hear me out, okay? I totally understand feeling a type of way hearing that someone else banged your girl, okay? However, okay, like, what were you expecting from a Barracks Bunny? It's kind of like if someone were to come up to you and be like, can you believe a guy named Tyler, who's also an aspiring SoundCloud rapper, cheated on me? Like, yeah, I can. Can you believe this man who's a male Leo with an eyebrow slit manipulated me? Yeah, I can. I thought all parties involved with the Barracks Bunnies was like, they knew what they were getting themselves into, but apparently not. Here's another example of someone crashing out yet again over another Barracks Bunny. The known Oahu Barracks Bunny finally got married after dating a dude for 3 months after being ran through by every branch of the military for past few years. Glad you finally achieved your dependent dreams, and if you see this blank, you for breaking my homeboy. Damn. First of all, Love the name Oahu Barracks Bunny. What a name full of aura. It sounds like some pageant title, you know? Is this a competitive title that someone can win? Like, imagine putting this in your Instagram bio. Wife, dog mama, Pisces, God above all, ex-Oahu Barracks Bunny of 2024. I just love how they have tags for all the different Barracks Bunnies, you know? It's like watching a D1 basketball lineup for March Madness or something. Like, do they have a quarterly conference where they all come together and everyone decides who gets what title? Ainsley Plain, East Oahu Barracks Bunny, Cleo Patricia Reed, West Texas Barracks Bunny. We're putting loaded weapons in the hands of 18-year-old angsty pick-me girls, all right? Take that how you will. Just saying, sleep with one eye open. So while the military members have their boat boos and their barracks bunnies, right? Back at home, their spouses have their version of this, which is the Jody. So Jody is essentially the guy that bangs your wife while you're away on deployment.
Let's talk about Jody. Now, Jody ain't a real person. He's an idea, a ghost. Some say a legend, but trust me when I say he is very real in the mind of every service member. Jody is the dude back home, the one who supposedly starts dating your girl, drives your car, spends your deployment checks, and plays daddy to your kids while you're out in the field, on watch, or even deployed. So who is Jody? He is the villain of every cadence. The reason you run harder, lift heavier, and check your mail with a bit of anxiety. Ain't no use in looking down. Ain't no Jody on the ground. Jody lives in cadences, drill instructor speeches, and late night barracks conversations.
Guys, I cannot with this video. Why does this sound like some Ghost Adventures true crime video? He's an idea, a ghost, some would say a legend. Like, bro is really talking about Jody as if he's some supernatural force, like he's Bigfoot or some shit. Jody sounds like a folklore you would tell to your like 8-year-old son to get him to get good grades in school and to do his chores. And if you keep buying Robux on my freaking credit card, Jody is gonna come bang your wife when you're on deployment when you're 28. Like, that's actually like pretty scary. That would work on me. And then this video says, throwback to when bro got Jodied while being at MCT.
Buddy, she's not even picking up, bro. Just leave it alone, bro. It's not worth it, bro.
She's not gonna leave you, bro. You just spam that shit, bro.
Guys, I finally figured it out. Getting the Jody text is like the male version of getting the hey girly text from some random bitch in high school on Facebook. My stomach is getting butterflies even thinking about it. If the Barracks Bunnies is kind of like the pick-me girl that's banging your husband when he's away, Jody is like the male pick-me. I can just imagine he's just like,
I'm not like other boys. I'm actually home. All I want to do is cut grass and talk about Taylor Swift. Any military wives find this attractive?
Like, Jody is such a big threat in the military that there are actual songs about him that's meant to like motivate the men to work harder, knowing that there's some dude banging their wife back in Ohio.
Hey, Jody! Hey, Jody! You better leave her alone. You better leave her alone. Hey, Jody! Hey, Jody! Stay away from my home. Stay away from my home. Before I break every bone in your body. In your body.
How is this motivating? We can't give the corporations any more ammo, okay? Can you imagine if they did this at any other job? Like, you're going into your night shift at McDonald's and your manager just sings this song. While I flip burgers. She's getting flipped on her back. Work, yeah. When I work the drive-through. She's getting ran through. Now let's do an extra shift, yeah. Bitch, I could not. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your feelings in the comment section down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.